Awesome. Okay, so I got this book and I got it at a co-invent event that Andrew invited me to, and it is really, really good. And the reason why I say it's really, really good is because this guy, Peter and Stephen, they make you think about what it is to be an entrepreneur. What are the next frontiers, so to speak, of different areas and categories like 3D printing or DNA, remanufacturing, and just there's a whole possibility out there of ways to impact this world. And so, granted, I'm more into ed tech and all that, but what about AI, artificial intelligence? How come, and we probably have something that as a watch and the beam pops up, and when people are sad or suicidal, it talks to them, and we talk back, and there's a possibility of things that I'm just like, wow, like there are people who analyze when something's going to be big or when is that curve, right? And Moore's Law, he talks about in here, which is pretty cool. I mean, I was doing microprocessor stuff for one of my thesis, so I think it's on this page, yeah. Um, and it resonates with me. And this book is just not a book, right? Like this is like a thesis, because if you look in the back, you'll see like the list of just the list of connections he makes for other sources. Like you're not like, oh, just take my word for it. Look at other sources, and there's an index. So I don't think it's your regular book, but it's really good, and it makes me want to be better. Like I'm trying to, be financially free and make a difference in this world, and one student at a time, one school at a time, and make that impact. And something that they said, well, if you want to have $1 billion impact, you have to satisfy 1 billion people. And I'm like, 1 billion people? That's a lot of satisfying, right? Because we all have different whims. And he talks about Uber and talks about these other companies out currently that are making huge impacts, and we just don't know about it. So I will encourage people to read this book, because then you're left in awe. Like, am I in the right entrepreneurial sector? Should I be thinking about how to make 3D modelings of not only dolls, but like anything, pens? There was sensors on there, and then teachers could gauge if a child is writing, their emotional state, if they get it or not. Like this is where my mind is going. Like there's just a whole world of what else can be done. So I just think it was very it's a very really interesting book. That's about it.